welcome to today's video. I was looking to do this one as part of our 1 Minute Jedi format, but I felt the story here and kind of the ideas behind it weren't really something to be carried out over a week and just something we can dig into the way we used to. This one's kind of about letting go and also finding self-reliance in the Jedi path.
To let go of everything you fear to lose.
Looking to the path rather than to kind of people who feel that they are pillars of the community. A while back, I mused aloud that we should institute Order 10. Not quite as bad as Order 66, but the gist of it was if you'd been in the community for more than 10 years, it was time to pack up your bags and go home. Now this wasn't meant to leave the Jedi path or to drop your friendships and cut all ties with all people that you've known online and offline, but rather as a stepping away from leadership and stepping away from positions where people kind of put more responsibility on you than is necessary. And this became really evident on Facebook when I shared these musings, as a lot of people started asking, well, what would we do? Who do we turn to? Things like that. And it's like the Jedi path. And this brought up memories of something that I did back in 2001, in which I poorly tried to teach a lesson about attachment to material things such as Jedi websites. Websites don't last forever. People who are in leadership positions, they don't last forever. There is an impermanence to all this stuff, and you have to learn the Jedi path. That's what we're supposed to be teaching in the Jedi community. Now this idea of Order 10 also came about when a person who had been in the community for about 15 years finally decided to let go control of their site. They had been vicious with control. They had banned people, they had retaken over the council and abused their administrator access. They had done a lot of unsavory things, a lot of things that we consider un-Jedi-like, and they held control to their power, their little mountaintop that they felt they ruled. But they did come to a conclusion, took over a decade, but they come to the conclusion that the Jedi community had evolved past them. They were no longer in a place to do what was right for their community. And so they let go and they passed the torch. And it was this one singular moment of maturity that really highlights what is necessary in our community right now. There are some sites that have people that are looked to as leaders, but they can't affect change because there's an administrator above them that holds the keys to everything and has already threatened, if you change things, if you try to remove me from power, I will destroy this all. I will tear it all down. I will take my toys and go home. And they're holding the website hostage so that other people can't grow, the community can't grow. And that's a stagnation that happens a lot. Fortunately, it tends to happen just with those people who have been around for so long and they've become so comfortable in their way. And we see this in other aspects of our lives. If we start venerating people, we're going to grab onto the wrong lessons, we're going to get into stagnation, and we're not going to move beyond their ideals. But the whole point of mentors and the Jedi websites and the training programs is not to emulate them, but to learn from them, to grow from them, to use them as stepping stones. These are things to help you live your life as a Jedi. Look to the teachings, look to the ideals, follow those, don't follow people. People come and go. There's been countless Jedi who have left. Websites, they come and go. Even the ones that think they're gonna last forever eventually crumble. Impermanence is a thing, right? This is something we teach in Jedi about attachment and non-attachment, and where is that balance and that line in our lives. So you have to remember not to venerate a website and not to venerate people, but to hold to the ideals and to use them as stepping stones. The Jedi Circle is not the pinnacle of Jedi teaching. It's not the pinnacle of Jedi knowledge. It is merely a stepping stone to move on to better things. It is a way to start. It is a way to frame your path and to live your life as a Jedi. And that's really it. So thank you for watching. Appreciate it. You know where the buttons are. You can like, dislike, subscribe, unsubscribe, whatever makes you happy. May the Force be with you.
Watch that, buddy. All right. Go get him.